How you handle check-ins plays a huge role in the outcomes that you get for clients and ultimately how long they're going to work with you. Check-ins can be complicated, but they're looking at so many things and you've got so much going through your head. So it's important to remember to keep things simple. Here's what I mean. Most people are probably going to look at their number on the scale first. What happened with weight? And we know as coaches that there's so much more to an in-body scan than just the number on the scale. What happened with muscle and what happened with fat are really important. And that's probably the second place that your clients are going to go. Did they maintain or gain muscle and did they lose body fat? But those two numbers also don't tell the whole story because remember, the in-body machine doesn't measure fat directly. It measures water first, inside and outside of the cells, and then it measures minerals in the body. It calculates fat accordingly. So in this case, look at Jane's scan. We see here that she dropped muscle and it wasn't very much at all, right? But she also dropped body fat. Let's say that maybe she dropped a couple pounds of muscle and a couple pounds of fat. You need to ask your clients questions. Don't assume that they did everything the way that they were supposed to. And there are so many things that can attribute to the numbers on an in-body scan. Did they drink alcohol? Did they exercise like normal? Did they travel? Were they sick? Did they eat everything they were supposed to? Did they eat processed foods? Was anything out of the norm? Ask as many questions as you can to better understand exactly what happened between the previous scan and this one. From there, give them one action step to take before they come in for the next check-in. So if I'm looking at this, and let's say that I was Jane's nutrition coach, and let's go back and let's assume that maybe she lost a couple pounds of muscle and a couple pounds of fat. I would always compliment, critique, and compliment. I'd say something like this, and assume that I've asked all the questions and I know exactly what the answer is. Jane, hey, awesome job losing fat, but if we don't fix the issue with dropping muscle, eventually your metabolism is going to stall out and you're going to start storing fat. So again, great job losing fat, but we just want to make sure that we eat enough food at the right times to support muscle maintenance. So here's what we're going to work on before our next check-in. We're going to make sure that you're eating enough protein and enough carbs. And here's the foods that I want you to focus on. Blah, 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 and go into it, right? So compliment with the fact that she lost body fat. Critique with the fact that if we don't maintain muscle, eventually your metabolism is going to slow down. And then come back to the fact, hey, great job that you actually drop body fat. And here's what we're going to change for next time. Keep things simple for your clients. Yes, you can absolutely dive into every metric on the result sheet, but just remember that what most people care about is going to be the number on the scale, their muscle, and their fat. And then you want to know as a coach, what happens with water? Did they actually lose body fat, or is it just something that the in-body machine is reading because ICW went down and maybe they're underfed and glycogen stores are down? Maybe fat didn't really go up. What happened to their phase angle? What happened with food, and how did sodium impact these? Those are lots of things for you to determine as a coach, but I probably wouldn't overwhelm your client with all of your knowledge. Keep it simple for them. Ask a lot of questions to understand exactly what happened between the last scan and this one. Give them one action step before they see you next time. Eventually, you're going to start to see some really cool results for your clients. You're going to get great outcomes for them.